Good morning, Rochelle here. So, I haven't been doing workouts, but that's been because basically for the last week and a half been full of cold and haven't really been feeling up to it. However, I have still been doing plenty of exercise because I have finished the dining room and kitchen. I have been putting computers together, or rather upgrading one, and this morning I've just cleaned the CPU fan out from the other one and then put new thermal paste on after cleaning it, of course, and it is now running much cooler and there's a lot less dust in it, which is good. But aside from that, I have now finished the dining room kitchen. All the painting is done. There's a few areas where the plastering is definitely not as it should have been, which I couldn't see until it was painted. But it's not obvious enough that anyone else is really going to notice, so I'm not too worried about that. I've still got furniture to put back, but it's more or less in place. It's just not against the walls yet because we have to give that another 3.5 weeks to finish curing, and then we will put our furniture back. So I will flip you around and show you what it's looking like. So I'm still working on tidying up. So obviously the breakfast bar is a bit of a tip, and I've got to do what I call proper dishes this afternoon once youngest gets home from school and can help me with the drying, because my husband is the one-armed bandit at the moment. So anyhow, you can see the walls are resin quarter T, which works really well with the pantry. This pantry door will be going on probably in about a week or so. I've put the bottom one on, but the bottom one on is a lot easier to do. So there's the pantry door right there. As you can see, it's quite a tall one and it weighs a fair bit. We are going to be pulling these sliding doors out, basically to give us more of an open plan feel. I think I've worked out where they're going to go. They're going to go in the garage, but I've got to work out how to get them up there because one-armed bandit can't help. But you can see it's a nice, clean looking space now. And if we go back here, it looks enormous. So it's not actually a huge area, but it looks like it is. And of course, curtains still have to go back up once again, waiting to do that. I will at some point have to repaint the window frames and get rid of those little bits up there because all the curtain tracks were attached to the wood frames and that doesn't actually work that well. Not all of them, but a lot of them have cracks in them, which is basically because of the fact that the curtains weigh a fair bit. So I've got a bit of filling to do and then I can paint them. When I put the curtains back up, I will actually be putting the tracks probably directly above, about just above that, because there should be a stud directly above the window frame, and I should be able to put those directly into that, and then that means that instead of all that weight being on a very narrow piece of wood, it'll actually be on something that is designed to take the pressure. So once that's up, we'll be using the same curtains as we had originally, mainly because curtains are bloody expensive. But yeah, it is all done. I am actually pretty happy with how it looks. I could have gone possibly a touch darker, but all in all, yeah, it looks really good. And you may not have noticed, but I've painted the ceiling as well. So that is now Resine Black White instead of Kitchen Grime. I did wash it first, so I did all the proper prep work and everything. And that looks a whole lot better too. So there's 2 coats on the ceiling, 3 coats on the walls. And at the end of the day, we now have a relatively clean and modern looking room. It would look even better if we didn't have I can't even remember what they're called. Michelangelo tiles, that's what the ceiling is. And of course the coving around the top. But we didn't want to have to replace the whole ceiling, and if we took either of those down, we'd probably have to replace everything. So yeah, we will live with what we've got. It doesn't look that bad, and at the end of the day it looks a lot better than it did. So I'm going to take a break for a while from that sort of stuff. The plan is to get back into the workouts. That's probably not going to happen maybe for another couple of days. I'm going to start off with the hybrid calisthenics stuff, and once my nose is fully cleared and I'm not coughing anymore, then I will go back to clothing. I've got my workout bench now, so I shall show that to you. So there it is, one workout bench. It's got an adjustable back on it, and as you can see, it folds up for storage. So, and this room, which is our lounge, is going to get a little bit easier to work in very soon, because those 2 chairs have sold on Trade Me. Bloody cats had a go at them. So hopefully that's okay. And that just means that we will have this one and that one, and then we can just set up the lounge so that's comfortable and a little less crowded, which will be good. So yeah, slowly getting there. Still have to do the stuff for the laundry, but I've spent a bit of money recently on all this other stuff, so the laundry may have to wait for a few weeks. There's only so much money in the kitty. So anyhow, that is it for me. I will see you guys hopefully in a couple of days with a workout, and yeah, see you then. Hope you have a good weekend.